Good evening, one and all. I am Video Game Girl 64, and I hate weather teams. So, this is how you can use someone's weather against them. Let's get started. So, if you know the opponent is a drought team, it's a good idea to start with your Heatran, because their Ninetales can't do shit to your Heatran, which gives the perfect opportunity to set up a substitute and start doing damage with Flamethrower or Fire Blast, which has boosted power from the sun. Unless they have this very annoying Espeon, which, as my brother would say, has a very boring playstyle, carrying Reflect, Morning Sun, Light Screen, and Baton Pass. What kind of a move set is that? Why Baton Pass? I don't get it. You don't need Baton Pass for Light Screen and Reflect, so that's just one move slot that was wasted. So, seeing as I couldn't do anything to my Heatran, come out to their Donphan, hoping to send out some entry hazards. But as you can see, my Flamethrower does even more damage than HP Grass does. So, I shall stick to using Flamethrower, because it has boosted power from the sun, because I hate weather teams. So out comes this Salamence over here, and I know for a fact that this Salamence can't do anything to harm my Lutran 3000 too much. So, I start throwing some flamethrowers at it, and then the light screen finally wears off. So I'm actually going to be doing decent damage here. And I do almost 50% of damage, even though he resists it, thanks to power from the sun that this guy has set up for me. How sweet. So I take out a Salamence. That's two Pokemon I've defeated using my powered up Heatran. So out comes this Venusaur. It puts me to sleep, and I'm like, Lutran doesn't care? Not like you can do anything to her? Starts setting up, and I'm like, what are you gonna do? Giga Drain me to death? Like, I don't get it. Turns out, it didn't even have Giga Drain. It has Sludge Bomb, which does absolutely nothing to my Lutran. So I'm just waiting to wake up so I can one-shot it with Flamethrower. Oh, I woke up. Oh, I used Flamethrower. Oh, I one-shotted it. 3 Pokemon. Half your team has been defeated using your own weather conditions. Until his Terrakion comes and takes me out of my misery. But yes, that is our little lesson on how to use someone's weather against them. If they have a drought team, you send out your Heatran first. It just powers you up, and what can that Ninetales do to you? Like, Solar Beam, Fire Blast? I don't think so. Now, let's just continue watching the rest of the battle. Now, I make some pretty stupid mistakes here. I use Will-O-Wisp, and I know it has Magic Bounce. And me being super smart, I use Taunt, knowing it has Magic Bounce, and I end up taunting myself. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, what did I just do? I'm retarded. Anyways, so this Espeon's being stupid with Morning Sun, and Surf does, like, almost nothing to it. So, my only liable option here is to switch out into Fast Car. But it's too late, because Espeon switches out this turn with Baton Pass, which is unnecessary. So, I switch out, because Ninetales could one-shot Scizor, most likely. And I go out to my Glow in the Dark, which takes the Will-O-Wisp quite nicely. I'm not really worried that it's burned or anything, especially since it has Natural Cure. And this stupid Ninetales uses Protect, and all I want to do is use Rapid Spin, get this stupid rock away from, like, beside my Starmie. But no, it's gotta use Protect. I don't even know the standard moveset for a Ninetales. So I finally blow my Stealth Rocks away, and there's this stupid Espeon here. And we're both getting burn damage, and I just use Recover, and then he just uses Morning Sun. It's basically something that's never going to end. Because we both have recovery moves, we're both burned. You can't even attack me. I don't get why it has Morning Sun if all it's gonna do is set up more screens. So it comes this Terrakion, and I'm like, it's probably got payback, doesn't it? So I switch out to my Pines, and ends up it has X-Scissor instead. And I don't know the standard moveset for a Terrakion. Is it supposed to have X-Scissor? So I've never seen one with X-Scissor. Knowing he can't do anything, switches back out to Ninetales as I set up some Stealth Rocks, which will fuck Ninetales up the next time he tries to switch it in. So he uses Fire Blast on my Squishy, and it does, like, almost nothing, and then Fire Blast was disabled. I was expecting a Solar Beam, he just forfeited instead. He's like, oh my god, she's used my weather against me. There's no chance for me to win now, and he just forfeited. Yeah. I hate weather teams. Ugh. I will find a team that will counter every type of weather. I will do it. I am determined. This has been Video Game Girl 64. I am over and out.